Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of the questions and answers with Križo. We shot this on the same day that we shot part 1, but the video would be too long, so we split it into 2 parts. Anyway, enjoy the video and stay until the end. What sports supplements do you use? My favorite is of course the protein powder. Do you also consider things like rice porridge as a supplement or no? Yes, we can mention that too. Rice porridge, peanut butter, then vitamins, C, D, magnesium, ashwagandha. I take glucose during the workout. How's the sugar called? Dextrose. And that's all. I take BCAA sometimes, but it's more for the taste. I put ice in it. Have you ever used creatine? I did and I still do. I usually take it in the off season, but I don't need it now. So you don't take it when dieting? No, but I don't eat much beef in the off season and there's creatine in beef. And so since I don't eat it and it's good to eat beef in the off season because it contains a lot of creatine, I compensate for it this way. I don't like to eat beef much. Is it your coach who does the supplement and dietary plan for you? It's a dialogue we have and then we both decide what suits me and what doesn't. He never tells me you have to do this. That's the biggest bullshit in my opinion. You need to have a conversation. He tells you eat this and that, and then you have to tell if it suits you or not. If you need to change something and so on. Because there are guys that tell you, eat this, and he will eat it even if he feels like crap by eating it, and that's a bad approach. How often do you meet with your coach? Once a week. And do you also communicate in the meantime? Of course, all the time via WhatsApp. We are in contact all the time, almost every day. What training split do you do? 5 days on, 2 days off. So I train Monday to Friday. I have Saturdays and Sundays off. I train quads on Monday, chest and bicep on Tuesday, hamstrings and calves on Wednesday, back on Thursday, and on Friday I train shoulders, traps, and triceps. What is your goal in life? Make money and enjoy life. What are your plans for the future after you are done bodybuilding? Nothing. Having fun. Make money, having fun. I don't know. I was thinking about having my own brand, opening a restaurant. That's what I'd like. I was planning to have my own gym, but when I heard how little money they make, I'm no longer interested. Those guys don't make much money at all. Unless you have your own building, if you have to pay the rent, it's not worth it. So I'm more inclined to having a restaurant. My original plan was having a gym with a restaurant, but that would probably be too much. That's an interesting idea. It is, because my vision was having a restaurant with fitness-friendly food, where you could eat or take out the food with you. So we'll see, I will need a lot of money for it. How do you spend your free time? On a couch? If I have the time, I go outside with my family to a pool and so on. Do you also do other sports besides bodybuilding? No, no other sports. Do you study English? I did when I was at school, not anymore, just sometimes when I read something. If you qualify for the Olympia, how do you expect to place? I don't expect anything, but if I qualify this year, I would like to place in the top 10, and next year at least in the top 6. What are your biggest weaknesses and what would you like to improve? We don't talk about weaknesses. No weaknesses? Exactly, I have no weaknesses. You can't talk about that because otherwise people will focus attention to it. And what would I like to improve? My English. But that would require a miracle, that I would one day wake up and could speak it. How long did you train naturally? Long time, almost 10 years. From 15 to around 25. Did you plan to compete when you were 25? No, not at all. I was just training for myself. What did you study? Sales and tourism. What was your plan back then? What did you want to do for a living? Nothing. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I just went to a school with a lot of girls. They accepted me to all schools where I applied. I used to be pretty smart back in the day, you know. They accepted me everywhere, but I decided for the one where there were the most girls. We were 5 boys and 24 girls in the class. That's also the reason why I started working out. And did working out help you with the girls? No. But it helped you with the boys, right? Yeah, only with the boys. Why did you work at a mine? There was the option to work there because my brother worked at a mine. I had no job, or I did have a job, but I didn't make much. I wanted to leave the village where I lived and move to the city, so my brother got me to work there. What did you want to do when you were younger? Football player? I used to play football in the past. Last question. How much can you bench, deadlift, if you train them, or squat? I don't do it anymore, but my max was 250 kilograms on bench press, which is 551 pounds, and 270 kgs on deadlifts and squats, which is 595 pounds. But it was in 2016 when I deadlifted, so it was 5 or 6 years ago. But the bench press I did around 2 years ago, where I benched 250 kilograms. I think that's all. Do you want to add anything else? No. Anything that people keep asking you? Something they keep bothering you with? And now, finally, it's your turn to submit your own questions. Anything you would like to know about Križo, write it down in the comments and we will choose some of the best questions that you will get answered in the next Q&A video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.
Keď si dám 5% asi.
Hej, len?
No. Nie som si istý, musím to pozrieť. 5 alebo 20, teraz neviem. Kurva, neviem.
To si vezmi, že väčšine toho obsahu ani nerozumejú. Keď tam niečo povieš alebo napíšu, tak ani nerozumejú.
Nie.
Napriek tomu ťa sledujú.
Nie.